so badly to do this show for all of you today. And I wanted the friends of this show and of Charlie that knew him best, the Thought Crime crew, to be here in the studio to commemorate our friend, our dear brother, for this sacred, this solemn moment, this occasion none of us ever dreamed we would have to do. And here we are, because Charlie would want us to be here. He would be upset if we weren't here. And we, of course, have left his chair open and empty because nobody will ever fill it. Nobody could ever hope to. But by all of us together, we want to honor him, and we want to be more like him, and we want to be inspired by him, and we want you in the audience to know him like we knew him, and to be up close and personal to the front row seat to history, to a legend, to an American icon that we got every single day.
I mean, just look at that seat. You don't replace a voice like that. You mourn it. You learn from it. You admit the temperature got this hot because powerful people decided rage was good politics. Their chair is what's left when slogans become a lifestyle. And while some of us were grieving, something else started breaking.
I am done. I am not going to vote Democrat anymore. I did leave the left because I was getting sick and tired of their behavior. But I was considering myself to be in the center. No. Whoever did this just fucked up. And I'm seeing a lot of people who were on the left say that they're no longer going to be on the left anymore. I still have my same beliefs. I still support the communities that I support, and I will still vote for people who align with those beliefs, but it's not going to be a Democrat. I'm done. You guys are disgusting. The shit that you're saying is fucking horrible. You should be extremely ashamed of yourself. You're supposed to be the party of empathy. Where the fuck is the empathy? I'm done. And as always, you guys, to my followers, have a great day. To the people who are saying this horrible, awful shit, have the day you deserve. Bye. I am done.
Now, this is what happens when a party sells empathy but rents it by the hour. Got folks who grew up blue that are here saying, hey, I'm done. Not because they switch teams, but because they still have a conscience. Thank God for that. When death gets applause, decent people walk out. And when decent people walk out, quiet people finally speak up.
My name is John. I have practically no online presence. And the reason for that is because I am scared to post things that I believe or really care about, because I worry about what people will think of me. I am worried about missing out on opportunities because of an online footprint. Yesterday, a man died, presumably because he believed the same things that I believe in. I am a conservative, and more importantly, I'm a Christian. I believe wholeheartedly that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, that he died from our sins and rose again, and that he is God. I know that in the grand scheme of things, I don't really matter. No one knows or even cares who I am. But if there's even one person who sees this and gains the courage to speak up themselves, that's why I'm making this. Just so that everybody knows that we're not alone.
Now, John's not chasing clout. He's swallowing fear. I'm conservative, I'm Christian, and I'm not hiding anymore. Violence thought it could silence him, but it baptized his courage instead. That's a boomerang of hate. That's the boomerang of it, rather. It multiplies the very voices it tries to erase. But there's a reason it keeps getting this hot. Listen to who's holding the megaphone.
Every one of you, you are You're complicit in the attempted assassination of Donald Trump twice. You
don't
bear.
even know who the
Just be
killer is.
quiet. You are responsible for this because you are echoing the horrifically horrible political violent rhetoric that's being produced by the Democrat Party. Every single one of you here.
How can you say
You're
that
at
when
fault.
We don't even know who the shooter
Hey,
is.
you know what? Knock it off. Knock it off.
Do you believe Republicans have problematic rhetoric?
You are responsible for that assassination yesterday, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
What about
What
the
do you
It's
mean?
disgusting.
What do you mean?
Any
Gloves are off.
soda?
Every one of you.
Van Ordine is his name, said what millions feel. When media turns politics into a 24/7 outrage IV, right? Somebody's going to overdose. Leaders are supposed to cool the room. If your mic makes the mob meaner or more aggressive, you're not reporting, you're recruiting. That's exactly what you're doing. And the political chorus, they didn't pause. They pointed fingers.
And it's reacting in downright horrific ways to Charlie Kirk's assassination by blaming Charlie Kirk and the conservative movement for his own murder. Just listen to Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar.
Charlie was someone who once said, guns save lives after a school shooting. Charlie was someone who was willing to debate and downplay the death of George Floyd, downplay slavery and what Black people have gone through in this country. There are a lot of people who are out there talking about him just wanting to have a civil debate.
Complete rewriting of history.
Cruel indeed. Nauseating. And Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren shrugged off a question about the Democrats' rhetoric.
What do you say to people who are saying the Democrats need to lower the temperatures?
Oh, please. Right. Why don't you start with the President of the United States? Right? And every ugly meme he has posted and every ugly word.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker went as far as to blame President Trump for Charlie Kirk's murder.
I think there are people who are fomenting it in this country. I think the president's rhetoric often foments it. We've seen the January 6th rioters who clearly, have tripped a new era of political violence.
Fomenting indeed. CBS Mornings host Nate Burleson wasted no time pointing the finger at Republicans.
Not everyone took to his words or his rhetoric. At times they were offensive to specific communities. But with that said, this is not the time to focus on that. We are focused on this tragedy.
And earlier this week, MSNBC fired analyst Matthew Dowd, who grossly smeared Kirk on air after the shooting.
He's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech. Hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions.
Kaylee, there is...
Oh, man. You watch the pattern, right? Tragedy, then blame shift. It's him, it's them, it's you. Not 1 second to say a life was lost. Full stop. When your first instinct is spin, you've trained your heart to be a press release. And the rot doesn't stop on TV. It trickles into everyday moments now.
Thank you. So, we came in for an order earlier to print a poster for a vigil tonight.
Yeah, so
for somebody that passed. It's not
it's propaganda. I'm sorry, we don't print that here.
Alrighty. So, what's your name?
I'm Kirk. I'm print supervisor. I'm one
you.
of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, we do
So
not
they
print.
say they don't print political propaganda. So this is somebody that passed away a couple years ago.
That's political propaganda, unfortunately. I'm
So
sorry.
this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil?
It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
What makes it propaganda?
Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to. Yeah.
Our general manager is going to be in on Monday. If you
No,
want to
it's
speak
totally
further
okay.
on
No,
the
we have-
subject,
we have
you
lots-
are
we have
welcome
other-
to return.
Thank you.
Wow. A neighbor buys a memorial poster for a candlelight vigil and gets told propaganda. So grief is now propaganda? Listen, grief is not propaganda. That's a family trying to hold a candle in a windstorm. If we can't print compassion without a waiver, man, we've lost the plot. Excuse me. Y'all know we're allergic to the BS. And when truth threatens the narrative, the internet does what the internet does.
This here's the individual who shot Charlie Kirk in a photoshopped image. Here at the bottom, you can see the original image. This image is photoshopped. And this account posting this photoshopped image has over 5 million followers. Look at the views on the photoshopped image, 1.5 million. Look at the views on the truth, 164,000. Under that, he says, original version. While the propaganda version above it gets 10 times the amount of views. This gives plausible deniability while pushing propaganda. After Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck and killed, these people on the left are out here lying about this individual trying to control the narrative. The truth is, the bullet casings had anti-fascist writings on them. Who's always talking about the other side being fascist? Oh yeah, that would be Democrats calling Republicans fascist and Nazis and everything else. Regularly, consistently. Their rhetoric is deadly at this point, quite literally. And rather than taking accountability, they're taking it a step further and lying and pushing propaganda to try to muddy the waters about who this individual was. These people are despicable. Do not fall for the propaganda. That image of him wearing that Trump shirt is photoshopped. Also, just a reminder, I have a free email newsletter where I break down many of these topics in more detail, and this is one of the only places I cannot be censored. I also give you morning updates here about what's going on. The link is on my profile. Just go there, click the link. You'll see the screen here. Drop your email in, hit subscribe, and you'll be good to go. Anyway, that's all I got for now. We'll see you in the next one.
Photoshop, lies, sprint, corrections, limp. Post the fake, bury the truth under it, and call it context. Man, if you don't have to doctor reality, oh, I said that wrong. If you have to doctor reality to win, rather, you already admitted you're losing. The algorithm rewards outrage, apparently. But the soul ultimately pays the bill. But here's where and what gives me hope. Real people, every color, every background, saying enough.
Man, I'm going to go ahead and say it, dog. Hey, Democrats, man, y'all cooked, bro. I'm talking about, man, I be looking at my news feeds, man. I posted that shit about black and white conservatives coming together. Man, I had Asians coming in that thing. Latinos coming in that thing. I even think I seen like an Armenian American or something. Blur, listen, man. Cooked. Y'all cooked. Extra crispy. No batter. Y'all might want to just start all the way over. Like, just go ahead and sit out for these little 20 years. Let the people get back, back where they want to be. And forget that y'all snakes, and then y'all try to sneak back in. But as of right now, the Latino community, Asian community, black community, white community, fucking Armenian community. Dog, I done had Filipino Americans in my inbox telling me they with it too. It's over. Man, I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Like I said, Filipino, Armenian, black, white, Latino, Asian, ordinary Americans DMing. We're out. Yeah, he said, sit this one out for 20 years. That's not a poll, man. That's the public breaking up with contempt. You can't insult half the country and expect the other half to clap for it. And you can hear the disgust in the streets. I mean, blatant.
I didn't realize how sick liberals were until this Charlie Kirk situation. Like, I don't want to live on the same planet as these people. Like, I have experienced real racism in my life, actually, you know, and I don't think those people deserve death. You guys can't even deal with an actual, like, political discourse with a center-right political figure. It makes me sick to my stomach that I have to live amongst you. It makes me sick to my stomach that you guys exist in our society. You guys can say whatever you want. Conservatives have a heart and a soul far more than you ever will.
This guy, you know, my guy said it. He said what many won't. I don't want to share a planet with people who celebrate death. You don't have to love Charlie to love life. If politics made you numb to a funeral, man, politics own you. So what do grown men do next? They protect the grieving and let light win.
I'm very thankful for my family members as you look around, because peacefully gathering and safety and security is number one. I sit back and think about yesterday's events and it sickens me. It sickens me. This is not about what party you are for. This is not about being a Republican, a Democrat. This is about being a human being. This is about a life, human life, and how much evil there is in the world that we combat every single day. There's no place and no room for that violence, not in politics, not in anywhere. I sit here with a heavy heart. I look around and I say, you know what? I'm so blessed to be with so many amazing people that get together, especially, you know, today being 9/11, and I'm from New York, and losing so many of my friends in 9/11. So today I sit back and think about a lot of things, and I think about the people that lost their lives tragically in 9/11. I think about the incomprehensible, whose family watched. It's just unbelievable to me. So I want you to know you're going to be safe when you're in Lee County, Florida. I will be here every step of the way with you. My family members, you are all part of the family. And America is great because we can say what we want to say, and the freedom of speech and freedom, and no coward or suspect or someone that's evil is going to stop us from gathering and celebrating a tragic loss of life. So today we come together with heavy hearts, but we move forward together stronger than ever, with thoughts and prayers for those who paid the sacrifice, who got out there and made such a difference for our great president. And someone, every day when you listen to Charlie go out there, it wasn't arguing, it was conversation. And if you disagreed, then let's talk about it. That's what makes this the best country in the world. Disagreeing and professionally moving forward. And again, my thoughts and prayers are with every single one of you. We're in the most difficult, tragic times of our lives, but I know with confidence we are going to move forward and be better than ever. So God bless you and God bless America. Thank you all for being here tonight.
No coward is going to stop us from gathering. That's leadership. Secure the square, lower the temperature. Let families mourn. Let neighbors sing. And remind America we can disagree without digging graves. An empty chair preached today. Well, tonight they preached about words that became bullets, jokes that became permission, and leaders who treat rage like ratings. It's unfortunate, but this is where we are. If you cheered death, you didn't own the other side. You lost your own soul. But there's a remnant rising. Moms, dads, students, workers, done being weaponized with rhetoric and fake receipts. You can Kill a man, you can't kill a movement built on courage and truth. So, if you made it to the end of this video, put turning point in the comment section. Y'all be safe. Go check on a friend today. You could be saving their life. Peace.